It's so interesting to see the difference between the mindset of somebody who's never done it before versus the guys who are learning to do it versus the ones who are now successful at it, right? And to see a very specific mindset change as they go through that. And I'm just so proud of our coaching clients I listen to these calls and they start out a little awkward and you can kind of tell that they're using scripts. And then it doesn't take that many calls, 10 or 15 later, and they're getting smooth.
But here's the crazy thing is the ones that get it the fastest are the ones that have been in the business the least amount of time.
Yes.
Because the ones that have been in the business for the longest period of time who have tried all these other gimmicks it's almost like their egos are fearful of admitting that they had been fooled into doing all these gimmicks.
Yeah.
And if the actual prospecting proactive lead generation works, that means their past self
makes them wrong somehow.
It makes them wrong.
Yeah.
And it is an ego thing.
It is.
And that it is
fascinating. And not everybody
to
can
watch
deal with that. I mean, some people
No.
get stuck in that. It's almost like they're in some kind of addictive habit of going from one thing to the next, wanting to believe it every time. But I have to say, I mean, when I listen to these calls, yes, they're using, a script is a series of questions designed to make it easier for you to close. But everybody's a little bit different, but 25 or 30 calls in, I who teach scripts and you who teach scripts can't even tell as much because the questions are woven into the conversation.
That's right.
They're having a nice, I listen to all kinds of different calls, but they're having a really nice, civilized conversation, okay, that leads to an appointment. They confirm the appointment. And I just think that person's mindset is so different than the one who's like, oh, I'm going to try this and I'm going to try that. And that didn't work because I tried to call it for sale by owner once and they were mean to me. It's like a completely different person.
Well, but what happens the longer someone's in real estate is they're not actually, I try to call for sale by owner and they were mean to me. No, you didn't.
Yeah,
you heard that from another realtor who says they did.
Which is worse.
But they didn't either. They heard it from another realtor. They heard it from another realtor. So all these bad, vibes started God knows when for whatever, particular
100
reason.
years ago.
Right, exactly. And you guys will say, oh, shit, I don't want to have that bad experience or I don't want to actually be put in a situation where I'm going to have to, know what to say and how to say it. I'd much rather just do something passive and hoping and praying my ability to entertain and my, beautiful dance moves or something I'm going to seduce people to want to, have me list their house. That type of insanity. You've got to see it for what it is. You have got to realize that, look, if you – Julie was looking for a doctor for us to have colonoscopies done now that we're 50, right? And you're supposed to have those damn things done every 5 years. So she's calling and she's found doctor's insurance and all the rest of it. I was just thinking and she's asking for referrals from other doctors. I was just thinking how funny it would have been if I'd walked into Julie's office and watched her watching TikTok videos of doctors that do that procedure
right.
And then deciding – can you even imagine?
Or anything else. Choose your profession,
Right.
dental work. Honestly, unless you're actually looking for a dance class and this is a hip hop guy that knows that, that's fine. That's fine if that's what you're looking for. But that's it doesn't even make the list of how to find somebody. It just doesn't.
And people are celebrating it too. That's the thing. Oh, good job.
Well, it's because it looks like it's a lot more fun, I guess. It's entertaining.
It's like a cult, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the social networking lead generation thing, it defends